Very good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to explain chapter 2nd of the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. So, basically, this chapter is titled How Your Habits Shape Your Identity and Vice Versa. It teaches us that lasting change begins by changing who we believe we are, not just what we want to achieve. Every small habit becomes proof of the kind of person we are becoming. So now first of all, let's understand which tense do we use and why in this story. So basically we use simple present tense. So now let's understand why we use the present tense here. So in this chapter it explains that general truths, principles and facts that are always true. So simple present tense is used to explain ideas, concepts and habits. For example, habits shape your identity. Every action is a vote for the person you want to become. And the third example is small improvements lead to big result. Now let's understand the chapter 2nd thoroughly. How your habits shape your identity. Now, basically, here the author explains that real and lasting change starts with changing your identity. Most people focus only on their goals. For example, they say, I want to lose weight, I want to get good marks, I want to run a marathon. These are the outcomes based goals. But author says that we should first ask, who do I want to become? For example, instead of saying I want to run a marathon, say these lines: I want to become a runner. Instead of saying I want to read books, say I am a reader. In addition to this, instead of saying I want to exercise, say I am a healthy person. When you change your identity, your habits become natural. The identity cycle, the James Clear explains the identity cycle in 4 simple steps. In the step 1, author talk about decide the person you want to become. First of all, ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be? For example, I want to become a disciplined student. I want to become an engineer. I want to become a doctor. In the second step, author talk about this thing, prove it with small actions. That means take small actions every day. For example, study for 30 minutes daily and read one page of a book. In addition to this, exercise for 10 minutes. So you have to take small actions every day. And these small actions become evidence of your new identity. In the third step, author talk about build evidence. So basically, here every time you repeat a good habit, you collect proof that you are becoming that person. For example, if you study every day, you start believing I am a disciplined student. In the step 4, author talk about become that person. As you continue repeating good habits, your identity changes. You no longer force yourself to study because studying becomes part of who you are. So every action is a vote. James Clear says that every habit is like casting one vote for the type of person you want to become. One workout does not make you fit. One healthy meal does not make you healthy. But every good action gives one vote to your new identity. Similarly, one mistake does not make you a failure, and success comes from repeating good habits consistently. So, Focus on system, not goals. James Clear explains the difference between the goals and systems. Goals, that means what you want to achieve. So basically goals tell you what you want to achieve. For example, score 90% marks. And second example we have lose 5 kg and get a promotion. Now let's understand the system. So basically systems are the daily processes that help you achieve those goals. For example, study 2 hours every day, exercise every morning, practice communication skills daily. Author says that goals set your direction, but system help you make progress every day. I'm going to repeat again. So basically, goals set your direction, but systems help you make progress every day. The golden rule of habit change. The author says that you do not need to change your goals first, you need to change your identity. Instead of asking, what do I want to achieve? Ask this thing, who do I want to become? When your identity changes, your habits change automatically. For example, suppose your goal is to run a marathon. Instead of thinking, I want to run a marathon, then think like that, I am a runner. Then you run every day. Every run becomes evidence, and your confidence grows day by day, and running becomes your identity. Finally, completing the marathon becomes a natural result. So, key message of chapter second is build your identity first. In addition to this, small habits create big identity or strong identity. Every action is a vote for the person you want to become, as well as focus on system instead of only goals. Repeat good habits every day. And lasting success comes from changing your identity, not just your result. Now come to the conclusion part. Chapter second teaches us that real change begins with our identity, and small habits or small daily habits may seem unimportant, but they shape the kind of person we become. If we focus on building the right identity and follow good system every day, success will come naturally. So that is all about the chapter second. Thank you so much. Keep learning and keep growing. Bye bye. Take care. Have a good day.